Hello, friends. It's a new day. It's a Monday. Yes, my friends. It's a Monday. And if you've listened to some of my previous podcasts, you'll know I don't operate my best on a Monday. But actually, this Monday, my friends, I seem to have pulled it all together in a most efficient way, even though things have been against me. Yes, my friends, I'm just wiggling my fingers. Things have been against me. But look, it's been a nice steady day. It peaked at one point today, interestingly, about 25 degrees. Yes, my friends, if you listen to one of the previous podcasts, you'll know the sun cream day has already come and gone, but today was a sun cream day as well. And a most delicious sun cream day. Whilst talking about sun cream, I'm not going to talk about bananas, but listen to one of the previous podcasts to hear about a very, very, very delicate insight into the smell of spring. Yes, my friends, unassumingly, you may think, well, is there a smell of spring? What does nature rustle up as a smell of spring? Well, let's say there are a few tones that enter into our nasal cavities, let's say, in spring. But one of those that you wouldn't expect is the smell of underripe bananas. Anyway, I digress. But hey, it's the podcast for digressing, isn't it? And for those of you that listen across the world, I guess digressing from the point, straying from the point, ambiguously wandering around the metaphors of life isn't such a bad thing. But I do regularly and eventually get to the point of each and every one of these podcasts, which is, my friends, today, the posting of Yearbook 2. For some of you are going to go, what's Yearbook 2? Well, look, let me give you just a recap. Every year, for the last 2 years now, I've put together a book as a memento of the year it was. A kind of a memento of, as someone said very recently, the Yearbook 2 is like an autobiography of a gardener, which is quite an interesting way to think about it, really. But it's an autobiography of how to live the life and how to think like the gardener, as opposed to who is the gardener, because the metaphor is there. The gardener in the yearbook is you, my friends. It is you. So anyone that buys the yearbook, anyone that picks it up, hopefully it reads like a journal of you, or how you could think you could do gardening. Maybe. In the book, there's tales and songs and vignettes and stories and poems and insights and lists and things and observations and stuff. There's lots of stuff in there and beautiful pictures from the All Gardening Cafe. But look, I stray again. Let me pull myself back to the zero. So, finally, and I do apologise if any of my dear friends that bought the first editions of the yearbook have been waiting. But the yearbook has finally been delivered and is in a standard that's acceptable, because some of them weren't. So we had to go through a bit of a learn and test there. But the first editions of the yearbook have been posted today. And I thought I'd put it on this podcast because there won't be another first day of posting. There won't be another first day of sending out the first editions. There just won't be. Books 1, 2, and 3 have left the building. Well, not books 1, 2, and 3. Books probably technically 6, 7, and 8, or even 8, 9, and 10. I'm not quite sure, but the point is, the yearbook, a year's worth of work from the contributions of 5,411 people, in theory, and me, and some copywriting, and the use of Canva, very good design package, and the use of my brain to read stuff and look at stuff and think about stuff differently. And actually, if you're wondering where some of the ideas within the yearbook came from, if you've ever heard of a magazine called The Face, which was really popular in the early 80s to probably early 90s, I'd say mid 90s, great magazine. I took some of the stylizing from there. So it's got some history, it's got some style, it's got some panache, it's got some thinking, my friends. But the book has gone to Manchester, to Wales, and to Plymouth. A delicate spread of first editions spreading their selves across the UK. Wonderful. But anyway, I guess all I'm saying is, and all I'm just putting on this podcast is, and something that we don't really do very well, I think, is remembering the significant moments that at the time seem insignificant. Putting the yearbooks in the post seemed like an insignificant action, but actually, it's a massive action. It's the first action that could lead to something more significant for the yearbook too. And I do have this kind of like slightly crazy, slightly mad, potentially delusional idea of selling 5,411 copies in this year. But hey, it's just an idea. So look, my friends, if you haven't found the All Gardening Yearbook yet, and you're interested because I've been burning your ear about it, let's say, if you go onto the All Gardening website, allgardening.co.uk in the UK, I do ship internationally with the yearbook. The price of shipping is the same in every country, by the way. I've kind of found a one-time price. But go onto the website, you go into the navigation, and part of the navigation says not gardening. I ponder. Maybe I should call it something different, but it's called not gardening. And inside there, you'll see some not gardening stuff, which includes the yearbook that you can buy. And there's also Yearbook 1, which is a different sort of format of book, but this is Yearbook 2. And there's other stuff to buy there as well. So anyway, that's it, my friends. That is the first day, first editions of the All Gardening Yearbook dispatched and posted. Thank you for each and every one of those people that bought the yearbook. Very encouraging that you have. And a lot's being learned, and I'm still learning, and I'm listening. And the yearbook can still be edited a little bit. Anyway, look, thanks for listening, folks. I have rambled around that subject today. Do apologise. Toodle pips. Take care. See you soon. Bye. Ta-da. See ya. Bye. Adios, my friends.